everyone, it's Monday morning, 9 a.m. We're going to do a little bit of a Monday morning mashup today. So it's going to be a little bit different than just a lower body or core workout. We're going to kind of mix it up together. We're going to do some superset movements and for sets and reps. So we'll be able to hit a little bit of everything today. I did do a little damage to my right knee yesterday, so I'm a little limpy on that today, but we're going to push through it the best we can. So there's a couple of movements that you may have not heard of before that we're going to do today towards the end of this morning's class, and they might be ones you never want to hear about again. They might be something that you want to do. I don't know. I had some questions yesterday in regards to my Mother's Day workout. The warm-up was posted on my personal page, but I'll leave what those movements are to the end. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to get our stretching going to get ourselves warmed up, and then we're going to go into our first superset. So our first superset today is going to be 3 sets of 10 hand release push-ups, and we're going to superset that with 3 sets of 10 V-ups for core, okay? So let's go ahead and get started on our warm-up. So we're going to stand up. Bring those arms all the way up and overhead. Big stretch. Want to get a big oblique stretch here. And bring it all the way down. Bring those hands behind the heels and just try to kind of pull your chest into your legs. Hope everyone had a good weekend. New week, new vibes today. So we're going to come back up. Big stretch. And then back down. Try to get that chest a little closer to that lower body this time. Feeling that through the glutes, the hamstrings, and that the calves in the back of the knees there. All right, bring it all the way up. We're going to go into those Spider-Man stretches, so we want to go ahead and bring ourselves down. Foot is out. So it's going to look like it's angled. We're going to bring our weight forward, bringing our knee to 90 degrees, keeping that knee behind the toe, opening up that opposite hip, and we can just go ahead and lean into that, hands inside the leg. If you do need a little bit of an extra hip stretch, feel free to take that elbow from that inside arm and just slightly press it out into that knee. Just opening that hip up just a little bit more. Just offers a little bit more flexibility and range of motion. All right, we're going to go ahead, come back onto that heel, keeping that chest up. Toe is up, heel is down. Should be feeling this all the way through that posterior. So you want to hit the hamstring, the glutes, the calf, and behind that knee as well. So keeping that toe up, heel down, getting a good stretch there. If you are not feeling it in that area, you may very well be leaning too far back this way. We want to kind of pitch ourselves down almost to touch our core to our leg. And we'll go ahead and switch. Seconds is generally a good time to hold these positions, but 30 to 45 is pretty good. We want to try to get deeper into that stretch every time. So bring ourselves back onto that heel, toe is up. We're going to go through each side one more time, and then we're going to get right into it. Go ahead and switch. And back on that heel, toe is up. Keeping that foot flexed, guys. All right, go ahead and switch it out. Last time. the last time and just kind of lean into that. Get a little bit deeper in the stretch than you did the first time. Okay, so excellent. We're going to start off with 3 sets of 10 on the hand release push-ups. We're going to go into flipping it right over into 3 sets of 10 of our V-ups. So we'll do 10 of our hand release push-ups, we'll go into our V-ups, and we're going to do that cycle through 3 times. So the push-ups and the V-ups will be consistent with 1 set. We'll take a quick little second for a break, we'll go back into the second and then the third. Okay? So our hand release push-ups, what we want to do is we want to come down. Our hands should be, I would like to see palms under shoulders for this, okay? Because what we're going to do is we're going to drop our chest right down in between so our elbows come to our sides. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to go, excuse me, a little tongue twisted there. We're going to bring our hands up, come back down, and explode up, okay? So we're going to come down nice and controlled, big hands, big explosion. Controlled all the way down, big hands, big explosion, okay? So we don't want to relax on the ground for that. What we want to do is we want to control our weight down, pick our hands up, and then we want to explode back up as much as possible, okay? Our V-ups, we've done these before, so we're going to go from 10. We're going to save time. I'm a huge time saver when it comes to movements like this when we're supersetting, because we want to keep that heart rate up, we want to keep the blood flow going. So I'm just going to roll over from there, and we're going to go into our V-ups. Okay? 10 and 10. Move that guy out of the way. Okay. So, 10 on the push-up, then we're just going to go ahead and roll ourselves right over. We're going to go right into 10 of those V-ups. Okay? If you need a pad, a yoga mat, or a soft pillow underneath you for those V-ups, that's fine too. If you want to get a quick drink before we get started, that's fine. We can get right after it. Okay, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Roll it right over. We're going to go right into those V-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 1 down, 2 to go. I'm going to have to open a door in here. Hold on 1 second. All right, we're going to go into our second set out of 3. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Roll it over for those V-ups. Up and overhead for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. We have 1 more set, guys. Hope you're liking this one today. We're going to do some squat therapy and some sit-ups supersetting next. So we have 1 more set. Oh, that's a little winded. Whew. Okay, here we go. Third and final set. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, V-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Get a drink real quick. Okay. Our next movement, we've got some squat therapy. Squats are one of those movements. I should have shut that heater off earlier in here. Holy moly, is it hot. Squats are one of those movements I'm pretty particular about. I've had a lot of knee surgery, a lot of knee injuries, so I like to make sure people are doing this movement properly before we get into adding weight, high reps, anything of that nature. So we are going to superset 4 sets of 12. But what we're going to do is we're going to do our squat therapy for 12 reps. We're going to drop into our sit-ups for 12 reps, okay? So sit-ups, again, we can have something on the small of our back. We can have our feet tucked under the couch or a table or a chair, dresser, whatever you prefer. I was going to do floor to stand up sit-ups, which we'll do another day. Just because my knee's a little bit much, I don't want to twist it up a little bit, any more than it already is. So we'll go into our traditional sit-ups from there. So you can use anything for those. If you do have some sensitivity in the back, do add a pillow or maybe a towel folded or something to support that lumbar, okay? Squat therapy tends to ensure that we have our knees in the proper position. I think we did this the first class that I did since we've been doing the live classes. So you can take any object, a book, a cutting board, a plate, a piece of Tupperware, whatever you prefer, okay? What we want to do is we want to have our feet outside of hip width. So you can see from here, this is not, or these, my heels are right underneath my hips in this position. Outside of hip width is just slightly out of that, okay? Some of us naturally plie our feet out and open them up in the toe area. That's completely fine as well. We want to keep the knees going in the path of the hip, okay? That's what we want to focus on. In doing that, without thinking about all those moving parts, take whatever your object is, and what we're going to do is find our feet outside of hip width. We're going to bring that object to our chest. Hands are going to be at 9 and 3, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. We're going to bring that plate or our object out as we come down. So it's going to look like this. 1, 2. Okay? As you can see when I come down, if you watch this video, I'll do 2 more real quick so you can see my knees don't do this forward. My heels don't come off the ground. Everything is staying perfectly aligned, and the only thing I'm really focusing on is keeping my weight at my chest and then driving it out away from me as I come down. Okay? I'll do 2 more so you can watch those knees. Okay. We are going to go into 12 of those, and then we're going to find ourselves on the ground with our pillow, if that's what we choose to use, and we'll go right into the 12 sit-ups. Okay? 3 sets. Actually, this is 4. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can go ahead and put that object by our side. All right, here we go. The rep count's going to remain the same. So we're going for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Whew, awesome. We've got 3 more sets just like that. give yourself a second. I have people ask me all the time, what's a good recovery time in between sets? 45 seconds or so is generally a pretty good time frame if you're gonna rest in between sets. Some of us get lost and we end up resting longer or not resting enough. So, all right, we have 3 more sets to go. Ready? Here we are. Feet are in position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have to apologize for the crunching you're probably hearing. Speaking of knees. All right, here we go for those sit-ups, team. Here we are. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Halfway. 2 more sets. If you need to get a quick drink, that's fine. We're gonna get those 2 sets going right now. I'm gonna stand so you can see the front too, because sometimes it's helpful to see the knees in the front position. So again, we're gonna go right into our next. We have 2 more sets, so we will have 24 more reps. Don't do the math. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Awesome. Get right back after those sit-ups. One more. 12. Awesome. 1 more set. We're almost there, guys. All right. Here we go. Last set. 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. Sit-ups, last set, here we go. Almost there, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Awesome. Go ahead and get a drink. What we're going to go into next is we're going to go into some core work. So you're going to grab an object. If you're with us last week, we did the pull-throughs with the kettlebell. We're going to do those while we superset our left and right oblique crunches. So you're going to need something like you did for your V-ups, a little bit of a mat or a pillow or something, and then maybe a book or a Tupperware container with some water in it, something that's going to be able to slide across the floor easily, but has a little weight to it. So if you want to grab that while you're getting a drink, that would be great. and we're gonna get back after it. All right, guys, here we go. So we've got our pull-throughs are going to be 3 sets of 10, and we are also going to do our left and then our right oblique. So it's going to be almost like a tricep right now. We're going to get our pull-throughs in underneath us for 10 reps. We're going to come out of that position. We're going to go ahead and get our left oblique crunch in there for 10 reps, and then we'll go to our right side. We're not alternating. We'll go to our right side for 10. That'll be 1 set. We're going to do that tricep 3 times. Okay? Pull-throughs, then left and right. Okay? Very good. Let's go ahead and get started. The rep count for all 3 of those movements is 10 reps. Those of us who were not here last week, what this movement is, I'll go through 2 reps to show you. We want to keep our hips low for this. When we come into almost like a plank style position, we're going to come up. We don't want to be here. We want to be here. Okay, keeping our core nice and tight, keeping it engaged. We're going to pull our object underneath, switch hands, and then back. Couple key points on this. We don't want to be shaky. We want to stabilize. So if we end up not pulling as far underneath because it's pulling our whole body with us, make a shorter range of motion, okay? Point is to keep those hips, those obliques, hips and obliques, nice and tight. No twisting on those big joints in that plank position, okay? We're gonna go ahead and get started. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? What we are going to do next, we're going to focus on the left and then the right, or vice versa, whichever one you want to start with. We're going to bring hair malfunction, sorry team. All right, what we want to do is we're going to bring our legs up. Right here, 90 degrees. Hands are not going to be laced, hand over hand. What we're going to do, bring ourselves up to that left side 10 times. We want to curl up and in. We don't want to pull on the head, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch sides on that right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. That's our first tricep. We have 2 more of those. Okay? Right, here we go. 10 reps. Here we are in our plank position. We're going to bring it up and then through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Left side and right side obliques. Here we go. Legs are up. Hand over hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Switch sides. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. We have one more of those. You guys are doing great. I bet you guys are doing great. One heck of a way to start off your Monday. So our next two movements are going to be the two movements, I'm kind of trying to watch the time, two movements that one of them you know, the other one you might not know. So let's get through this last set and then I'll show them to you. No promises on your liking them, the likability of them. But here we go. Let's get this last set in. All right. And off we go. Pull through for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Let's get that oblique work in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Okay, so our next two movements, our last superset. Let's go ahead and get everything out of the way. Some of you who know me probably have guessed a little bit of this already. It is going to include a burpee. I mean, did you expect anything less, honestly? So, part of my warm-up yesterday was a 10-minute AMRAP that included dumbbell deadlifts and gorilla burpees. So, I'm going to show you what the gorilla burpee looks like, okay? Not that we thought they could get any better, but we tried, and here it is, okay? So with this, it's working on explosive movement. So we want to do with that burpees, we want to come down into our traditional burpee movement, but when we come up, we want to get our feet underneath us as fast as possible. Now, I don't want to spend a ton of time on this because of time's sake, and we want to keep the blood flow and the heart rate up. If for some reason you don't get this right away because of range of motion or an injury or comfortability, whatever it might be, just go into a traditional burpee. If the traditional burpee is not great for you either, just go into a regular up-down, okay, like a squat thrust, okay? So the gorilla burpee is going to look like so. Do you guys see that? And then you stand up, drop down, and back up, okay? We'll do one more. Some of you are like, God, I hate this woman. So we're only going to have 8 of those. Only 8. So we're going to drop into 8 of those gorilla burpees. We're going to superset those with 10 alternating lunges. Okay? We're going to go into 8 of our gorilla burpees. Then we're just going to drop down in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? 4 sets. You guys are starting your Monday off right, I promise. All right, here we go. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Now for our lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, get a quick drink. That movement will definitely get the heart rate up. Okay, 3 more of those. You got this. Ready? And we're off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, lunges. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. 2 more. 30, 45 seconds in between each set. And talk about being vulnerable. Be out of breath and do burpees on live camera. All right, guys. Excuse me. We've got 2 more sets. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. 10 lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Regardless, remember, my knees are behind my toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I forgot to mention that earlier, so I apologize. Grab a quick drink, team. Last one. And then we're out of here. You guys can start your day. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. Awesome job. 10 lunges, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! You guys did it. Nice job. Hi, hope you guys have an awesome Monday. Well done today. We'll see you next week, Monday mashup, 9 a.m. We'll get you through a bunch of different stuff next week, I promise. Have a great day, team.